Okay, once again, guys, I'm here at Cedar Park, giving you guys tours, daily tours with my walks. I'm a realtor here in town, and just showing cool places around town, or places that, if you want to, maybe places that people typically don't film, like the police department. This is the Cedar Park Police Department or courthouse. Continue to film here. Whew, it's morning time. I've had 2 cups of coffee, but coffee's always good. Trying to get my 10,000 steps for the day. Okay, so I'm actually going to be walking up to this infamous place across the street here. I guess the area here, they call it Quest Village. Makes sense, but that's the official name. I didn't really know it that way as a kid. Okay, so I'm walking across. I didn't really do a lot of walking here in Cedar Park as a kid. I did a lot of bike riding, so definitely a lot smaller city back then. I'm talking about, I think, 20,000, 15,000 people. So let's see here. Oh, I've never even seen this. There's some kind of wreck almost there. Okay, so in 1873, George and Harriet Cluck purchased a large amount of land in this area, which they found to be rich in cedar trees and limestone. Check, that's true. Their ranch and home became the central point around which the Cedar Park community developed. A post office was established in 1874 and was named Running Brushy. Harriet Cluck served as an early postmistress. I don't even know what that is. When the railroad came through Running Brushy Creek in 1882, the community's name was changed to Bergeroff. I'm not even sure if I pronounced it right, but it's to honor a railroad official. 5 years later, the current name was adopted. Cedar Park was the scene of much growth and activity during the latter years of the 19th century. A community school and church building was constructed, and by 1892, a landscape park had appeared along the rail line. George Cluck noticed the increasing popularity of barbed wire and opened a cedar yard in which he made and sold cedar posts. Cedar Park did not see much growth during the first part of the 20th century, and by 1960, nearly all traces of earlier community had disappeared. During the 1970s, however, the growth of Austin led to a population increase in this area. Also, the city of Cedar Park was incorporated in 1973. It looks like they put this up, I'm not sure if this is right, in 1985? No way. What is this? Oh, some kind of history thing, huh? Well, that actually would be pretty cool if there's some kind of walking trail, guided walking trail. That would be pretty cool. Anyways, this is Cedar Park Library. Cedar Park Library. I definitely remember coming here as a kid. I actually think I remember when they built it. This was fairly new back when I was growing up. I wonder if they actually give you the date it was built. But yeah, I mean, libraries are a super cool place to always visit. They have some pretty awesome ones in downtown Austin, and the Cedar Park one is, I would say it's fairly big, but I would also tell you that they are building a way bigger one, more modern one, and the old part, or I call it the downtown Cedar Park, the forgotten area. See, what you have is you have a few different roads in Cedar Park that used to be the primary transportation routes, or the transport route, whatever you want to call them. And now 1431, which I showed you earlier, and they have a toll road. It's 183A, are some of the main routes. It used to be just 183A, excuse me, just 183, old 183 used to run through Cedar Park. And I can't remember if it was a 2-lane road, but it was definitely not very big. And there were smaller roads to get to Cedar Park. But nonetheless, it's definitely grown very much. So let's see here. I'm not going to go in there, I don't think, to the library. You can try to check it out on the internet. But they have this cool little tarp area here where you can relax, maybe during a hot summer day, because it's, you know, it gets extremely hot here during the summertime. So what else can I tell you? So yeah, anyways, back to the traffic. So now the old Cedar Park, they're actually building a you've probably heard of me talk about it before. It's called the Bell District, and the Bell District is going to be a very modern place, mixed use, restaurants, library, living areas. It's part of a new trend, I would say, that I've seen in the last 15-20 years. I don't know the exact science behind it, but it's this mixed use of commercial and residential uses. And one of the main areas in Austin people talk about a lot is the Domain. And the Domain is one of those areas I'd speak of. So a lot of people are trying to replicate that because it's had a lot of success. Meaning it's a place where a lot of people gather, a lot of commerce happens, and it's just another place outside of the downtown. I remember as a student reading about these kind of places. I forgot the names, but they're talking about cities, micro cities outside of bigger cities, and this is exactly what you're seeing here. It's been happening around the U.S. for a while now, but definitely here in the Austin area too. So I'm just gonna continue to walk through here, see if we find anything cool. There's some kind of Wi-Fi parking space. That's pretty cool. Not sure how that works. I think it sounds like to me you can park there and use your Wi-Fi. If that's the truth. This is put there. April 2001. Seems so ancient ago, but I guess we're in 2024, so 23 years ago this was put up here. It's pretty cool. So the crazy part is, I remember as a kid coming through here, not to the library, but just some of these, you'll see there's some neighborhoods back there. Looks like there's a walking trail, so I might try to figure out where that starts. And you got a charging thing here. Wow. 10-minute curbside electric vehicle charging thing. That's pretty cool. Anyways, as a kid, this whole was all farmland or some kind of land, and it used to be just an adventure going back out here before all this stuff was here. And it's crazy to see things really change, especially for the better. Cedar Park is one of the top places to live here in the Austin area. You know, of course you could live in the West Lakes of the world and this, that, and the other, but those places, you know, you're talking about $2 million, $3 million homes and up. And what I've noticed is when you get to that level, especially in Austin, sometimes the houses don't actually get much bigger. Oh, looks like it's on the trail. They don't get much bigger. It's a location, and here you actually do have some big houses that are still available for under that price point. Barely though, and the community is strong. You always want to have strong community. They have strong school districts, everything from academics to sports to band, whatever you're into. So anyways, I'm going to continue to walk here. Just wanted to give you a quick tour of the area here in Cedar Park, where this will be the old Cedar Park Library. They'll be building a new one. Once they build that one, I will be shooting some footage of it. All right, guys, take care.